Hello. Can people hear me? And yes, I'm still sick. Oh, that was loud. I did a little bit of tweaking on the audio settings, but it might be worse now. I'm not sure though. Go there a little bit. Audio is better? That's good to know. I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot of noise, like background noise. I don't have a solution for that. I figure today it's worth just as long as you can hear my voice. I think that's really the best thing we can hope for at the moment. We can also guarantee still that my stream will definitely just shut down at some point. There's no helping it, that's just reality. Ugh. It's the worst, I hate being sick. Yeah, I really appreciate people coming here instead of Lobster stream. Lobster sucks, as we all know. I too have made a sacrifice. Tubbo is live on his alt account, and I'm having to stream instead. Fuck my chud life, as he would say. But yeah, today I'm going to start a new Minecraft world, a new survival world. It won't be hardcore, because I don't think I actually have the skills for that. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm going to try beating Minecraft, I think, today. Not as a speed run, but just for the sake of, beating it, because I haven't done that before. Yeah. Fun fact about me, I've never beaten the Ender Dragon, which means I've never been to an End City, which means I've never actually had an Elytra in survival Minecraft. And I was watching a bunch of the Minecraft tournament content this past weekend, and I was like, damn, I love the Elytra and how people use it. I have no idea how to do any of that, because I've never used an Elytra in my own gameplay. So I figure one of my goals for this survival world is to mess around with the Elytra. Which means I probably need to figure out how to make a firework farm as well. But I figure I can do that. It won't be original though. That would be ridiculous. But yeah, let's hope the screen comes on. We'll wait a moment, we'll see if it works. Yep, that has gone through. Oh, I've reached my 3-stream watch streak on my alt account. That's an alt account. Yippee. Oh, I hate being sick. Who invented that? We're gonna go commands off. Oh, yeah, we don't want commands on. World type difficult seed. What should my seed be? I know it literally doesn't mean anything. I remember when I was younger, I used to spam the pickle seed because it would generate a jungle. But they've changed all the generations, so I'm not sure if there's a specific... Let me search top Minecraft seeds. That's my little genius idea that I've just cooked up. Minecraft seeds. Best Minecraft seeds for June 2026. That's where we are. A whole bunch of these are just named Easy Diamonds, and it's like, I could not care less. I don't want a hollow mountain. I do not want a pale mansion. Mansions terrify me, okay? Maybe I will start in a Grand Canyon. That might not be such a bad shout. This is like hacking, but not at all. That is apparently a good world seed. Now, it's possible that I've just ruined my entire Minecraft account by using that seed. You have not played Minecraft in so long, so those words mean nothing to me. The seed is just like what generates the world. It's literally like, if you plant cabbage seeds, you'll grow a cabbage. If you type in these numbers... Actually, I got a new one. 0118999 88199 0199725 I've done that wrong. That's not the exact number. The Pale Mansion thing? Right, so it's like the Pale Mansion structure in the Pale Forest biome. I don't think you actually know about the Pale biome, though. It has been a while. Do I want a bonus chest? Would that be wrong of me to have a bonus chest? I don't need one. I know how to play Minecraft. Create new world. I actually had like a moment before I started streaming where I realized I hadn't actually opened Minecraft. I only had the launcher open. And so I had to very quickly just like hope and pray that it would open on time. Oop, sheep. I need to kill those sheep. I like sheep. I just also need to consume them. Sheep, yes. It is much easier to just kill those sheep than it is to wait to have iron for shears. What's up, dumbass? I'm a fellow dumbass. That's so true. Everyone here is stupid. But like in a good way. Smart people are overrated. I was thinking about it the other day. Because like there's this sentiment people have where it's like, oh, this person can't be stupid because they're rich. And it occurred to me that for you to be rich, yes, you need to know how to make money, but you also need how to like, you need to just have zero shits about other people, right? You need to be able to just not care. And from that moment on, I was like, you know what? I'm perfectly content with being really stupid. If it means keeping my integrity. Why did I get that? That is not what I needed at all. It was an axe that I wanted. Go away. Axe and a hoe. That's all you really need, bro. Look at all these flowers. Jesus, there's so many. Excuse me. Oh yeah, at some point I should learn how to do crit. Whatever, like the crits on Minecraft. I actually don't know how to do that. I just kind of wait for that bar to go down, and then I do it. Then I hit the creature. Ah, well that worked. One of the smartest things someone can know is how much they do and don't know. Correct. Also, is the color filter intended? What color filter? Hit, then jump right as you land. Yeah, probably something like that. Get some sugarcane. Oh, there's some fish over there. Whee. I love these at night, but oh yes, good, I can have those. I want those for my base. Although I can't imagine I'll really benefit much from making a base before beating the game. There's like a solid chance I get lost and never find my home ever again. Please. There we go. I don't need to kill all the fish in the sea. The reds look pink and sort of hue shifted. I still don't know what you're talking. My screen looks perfectly fine. Right. Oh, perfect, there's a village. I was about to be really furious about that ocean there. I have a long history of dying whenever I oh no. Of dying whenever there's an ocean. Now, what I've just seen in the corner of my eye is that, the structure, whatever it's called, that is not something that makes me feel happy. That is something that fills me with dread, in fact. Hello, Sage. I'm playing Minecraft again. Villager Outpost, yes, that's what it's called. So I'm probably just going to raid this village and then run very far away from it. I am taking the coward's approach. La 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 la. Also, I'm pretty sure if you watch my stream you can get a few Minecraft drops. the Tubbo Realm skin pack, I think specifically. I think that's still active as a promotion, which I didn't actually know about until I was able to redeem it on my end. And then Corvi was also able to redeem it, so I was like, oh, okay. How's Minecraft going? I just opened it. Slowly moving towards here. Yeah, skins, but you can just make any skin you want for Java. I mean, yeah, it's a Bedrock thing. It's also something you can access on Java, but sorry, I was just remembering which buttons do what. You can still download the skins, I'm pretty sure. And it's just like a fun little thing. It's always good to support fellow streamers / icons like Tubbo. Like, everything Tubbo does in the Minecraft space is genuinely, like, really cool. So even just redeeming them onto the account shows that people are at least somewhat interested in it. Nothing good in there. Oh, there's some exposed iron over there. You know, it's just occurred to me that I have my headphones on Bluetooth, which means at some point I'm going to have a very unpleasant experience. My headphones are a little bit broken, but not broken enough to change my headphones. I have a second pair that aren't broken. Yes. I'm going to do something that might mess up the audio, but it's probably fine. Alright, that's step 1. Okay, is the audio still working for everyone? Ooh, Pomodoro? Yes, sounds like what Sage is doing is the Pomodoro technique. Now I can't hear anything, but that's not my fault. Oh no, it's there. It's just Minecraft's a little quiet. I can change that, but I don't immediately feel the need. Ooh, turtle. Love the turtle. Well, this village has a problem with its cost. Now, I'm pretty sure there's actually a chest up here that I just did not check or even, like, try to look for. No? Are there no chests in this village? Am I going insane? I'm not going over to that pillager outpost, which will have a chest. That would be redonkulous. But I might, real quick. Oh my god, I'm running out of food already. That's a little crazy to me. Yeah, the other thing is that I want to avoid caves as much as possible. I'm not good at cave nav. Or like fighting things. Or like Minecraft, I think generally I'm pretty bad at it. You could run a raid from the outpost? Well, no, I really do not want to do that. Hay for bread? Yeah, I'll get hay for bread. I wasn't not going to do that, I was just checking the full village first. I don't want to fight the pillagers. The pillagers scare me. It's not something, if I had armor I would do it, but I'm very good at getting hit by things. My movement in Minecraft is not the greatest. That's why I do parkour practice, but like, it's not going to solve the main issue, is it? I still kind of suck at it generally. Hey, Stone Age. But yeah, I'm not interested in like speeding through this really in any capacity. I am going to enjoy the game. Two bits of iron. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not even going in that cave. See, this is one of those cases where it's like, yes, there are definitely resources in there. But no, I'm not going in. Hay for bread. I already got hay for bread. Fair then. Slow burner playthrough. Yep. Is there for a tea for tonight? Yes. I've got lemongrass and ginger tea. Usually I'd try to have 2 teas and water, but today I've just got tea. Singular. And it's not even real tea, because it's the tisane. It's herbal. Alright, bread. Oh. Gonna need that. Ooh, I do like the tulips. I might grab one of those. Ooh, the sun is coming down, which I don't love. Ooh, lily of the valley. Love the lily of the valley. Alright. Yeah. Bedtime. I might actually turn the brightness up a bit. Oh, not that. That was a misclick. I think that's just this new world. Alright, back to what I was actually doing. Brightness, 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 not there. Video settings. I'll go to 40. I don't need it that much brighter, but just a little bit. Just a little bit brighter. Damn it. But yeah, maybe we do build a, like a shack. A little small house, just to keep resources in. Mostly. Oh, because I haven't been eating. Right. Cool. Oh, bit of exposed iron over there. We love exposed iron. And also coal. I was worried for a second that I was going in the wrong direction, but that was just my brain. But yeah, quite famously I'm bad at navigation, so it's going to be like one chore to have a house and a second chore to, you know, beat the game and then find that house again. But I wouldn't mind building a house nearest to a lava pool. If you catch my drift. If I get killed by a drown, I'll be pretty upset. I've been killed by drowned so many times, it actually fills me with rage to even think about those creatures. I remember when the water in Minecraft was safe. More sheep. I can't believe they're bringing wool stairs to Minecraft. That is so cool. Yeah, give me that. Give me all of these. They look very nice. At night, which I famously skip because I find mobs difficult to hit. Which definitely has nothing to do with how I play games. Oop, more mushrooms. I like those. Oh, come on. Up, up and away. Oop, I see snow, which is generally not a good thing because I don't want to fall in the powdered snow, and I haven't figured out how to not do that. Look, it's the biome. It's the cold biome chickens. Hello. I wish they gave you different feathers, but also having different colored feathers actually doesn't contribute anything to the game. It's just like a nice little like quality of life thing. What was that other piece that I saw? Pretty sure I saw more iron as I was coming up, but it's quite possible that that was my brain, like doing something twice. First seeing something that may or may not be there, and then second forgetting where it might have been. I'm just looking for exposed iron along the cracks. Not even the cracks. And there's more iron there, but at risk of somehow dying in that very easy to avoid death situation, I shall avoid. Slick back hairstyle on them chickens, for real, for real. Oh god, there's emeralds everywhere. If only they had any sort of function that wasn't trading. Oh, you're joking. I don't like that I just did that. I think that's a good sign that I shouldn't risk that jump, even though it's very possible. I'm not retrieving that. Is that the lichen glowing down there? Probably. Unless it's a Minecraft. No, it's a lichen. I'd like to find some very nice flat land that is not near a pillager outpost. Well, there. I actually wouldn't mind living up there at all. You dumbass? What are you talking about? Don't just randomly call me a dumbass, actually say what the thing is. I appreciate that I'm an idiot, but you don't gotta call me a dumbass. That's my job. Ah! Oh, God. Ew, it's Lobster. Welcome in, Raiders. Get ready for the most painful gameplay experience of your life. Ah. Thank you for the follow. We have no raid message and must scream. For real. Hello, clone of my body from Love to Stream. Yes, we have. Thank you for following, Joe. And thank you, Rachel Bloomstan, for following as well. Oh, right. A few seconds ago, I did accidentally drop my pickaxe. Thank you for following, Dermatitis. Don't forget to build a Lobster TM shitty bridge. I'll consider it. Right now I'm picking a temporary base of operations so I can, sorry, just focusing there a little bit. So I can beat the game for the first time because I've never done that. But, like, I will not be speedrunning because I'm not fast at this game. Oh, I also need a new axe. But yeah, because I've never beaten the game, no matter what I do, it will be my personal best. Ominous follow message there? No, it's not. We gang stoking now? I don't know what that means. Why must my bridge be remembered? Because it was really terrible. You almost forgot about your chicken fetuses encased in calcium being boiled. Ah, your eggs. I did not forget about my eggs because I was not boiling them. Right. How did the end of your stream go, Lobster? I think at about this level I want to cut things off. Yes, I'm going to turn this little thing into a flat surface, build a house, have a bed. And if you're thinking, Arthur, you're not good at this game, why are you building your house at a height? You'll die from fall damage. Probably. Love to do some teachings, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get somewhere safe and look at that. Oh, perfect, there's a ruined portal over there. I was hoping I would see that. Alright. Wow, it is annoying to open things on stream. Let me just quickly open Medibang. That's going to be ever so slightly easier than making a new source. Alright, let's take a look at this. Very nice. I'm a little annoyed that you can do the top-down angle so well. Were you teaching a lesson about that? No, you're going to sleep? That's fine. You raid and run. Bye-bye. Yes, very good. I would say everyone go follow Lobster, but you will probably do that. You know what, everyone? Unfollow Lobster. Go unfollow him. No, I'm joking. Alright. Back to games. Back to Minecraft. But yeah, I'm thinking I level this. Oh, and there's a village over there. That is probably not the one with the pillager outpost. Yes, this is a nice little location. Methinks. And I'm leveling it to here, so I'm going to mark it with that. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'm sick, if it wasn't abundantly obvious. So if you hear sniffling, that's why. I'm not crying. Minecraft isn't making me that upset. It's just a game. Jokes on you, you were never flooded to begin with. Good, good. You can hear that? You're gone? Okay. I'm going to choose to believe Lobster that he's gone. Alright guys, here's something about Lobster that he's never told anyone before. I actually can't think of anything. He says most things about himself. In that there's not much to say about him, he's pretty boring. I already have a bed. Okay, fine. Your appetite has doubled in the past month. I think that's good. Oh, hi, Kyo. Don't cry, I'm not crying. He's a Lobster? God, I wish he was a Lobster in real life. He's more like an otter. Happy Pride Month. Alright. Oh, I probably need at least a couple torches. And I'll make a furnace. That's the correct way to do that. There we go, that goes in. It won't be a very complicated house. I just want it on a flat surface. For convenience sake. Oh, is that coarse dirt? Ew. Actually, they're really nice for texturing, but nonetheless. We have a nice little water stream to get up here. Yes, this is a nice little location. Is Otter a pride thing? Yeah. Otter is like a twink, but hairy. Prime real estate. Yep. Sometimes it's not about the land value as it is when you buy it. Sometimes it's about what you can do with it. Everyone's like, look at this house. I'd never buy this house. The water doesn't turn on. There's no heaters. There's a mouse living in the basement. That's potential, okay? It's just potential. And really, if you're not able to bring that house to life and make it the best that it can be, it's not that the house is shit, it's that you need to do better in life. Make the most of your situation. House flipper mindset, for real. You don't know why, but you kind of like the color of the world. Thank you. Good bones, as they say. Yes, yes. Amazing bones. Skill issue, get good. For real. Ugh. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. It's going to be particularly gross. I hate being sick. I've been sick so much longer than usual this time. It's very annoying. Hydrate. Thank you. You do sound low energy. That's actually because it's nighttime and I'm trying not to be too loud. I actually woke up at 5 p.m. today. Take care of yourself? I will. You're going to ask if the color of the world was intentional. What's really funny is that these are the same filters as my last Minecraft stream. But you wouldn't have been able to tell because that was on a very colourful island with lots of additional items anyway. Get well soon? God, I hope so. I have work to do. I can't be sick. I gotta stream. I've run out of wood. Who would have imagined that would happen? So we go down the slide. Oh, sick, free iron. No, I need wood, not iron. Wrong resource. And I can just jump down here, but I want to go... no, I'll just jump down. Why not? Why not? Who would have imagined? For real. Last stream you're also basically not watching. Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, all the content was last stream with me struggling and dying and falling and then restarting parkour sections. Is that a monster over there? Don't like that energy. But that's kind of what I get for building my house over, like, a cave. Not a cave, but just like a dark area. Everyone, I killed a child. You got some more orange, that's cool. I'm guessing you mean orange. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I mentioned it very briefly in Lopta's chat like hours ago now, but I've made a syrup for my Earl Grey tea, which I've also put in my whatchamacallit, my lemongrass and ginger tea, and it makes everything so tasty. It fills me with joy. Does anyone know why I needed to collect that wood? Sticks. It was for sticks, but I think it was specifically for a shovel. There we go. Also put that down as well. Where do I want this tree? I think just over here. I want my tree. That will grow naturally. And then I'll cut it down later. Gaming. You usually don't put anything in your tea. Never really found a good syrup, you suppose? Yeah. I mean, I don't always sweeten my tea. When I'm sick, I do. But also... Let me get that. Sometimes it's just like part of the like ritual of making tea. There are a few different ways to do that. And I think like just that motion of putting an extra teaspoon of something in is something that's been like hardwired. It's like, oh, how many sugars will you have in your tea? Do you know, I don't think there's a worse feeling than like offering that to someone and they're just like, no. And it's like, but I want to make it perfectly like adjusted for you. I don't want to just give you the wet tea bag. And that's all it is. What do we think about making tea in the microwave? Alright, let me say this. This is my official stance on tea on the microwave. It's okay. It is okay to make tea in the microwave. I think if you only make tea in the microwave every day, then that shows that you're someone who should invest in a kettle. But if you're a very infrequent tea drinker, you might as well. However, if you are making tea in the microwave, you must do so with the understanding that it is very dangerous and that your water may or may not explode if you do so. In addition to this, if you have a pot that is microwave safe, you can microwave your pre-made tea to reheat it. And if you've ever been to a certain tea chain that we will not name the tea chain, that is Australia-based, when that tea sits out and it's a warm tea, every 2 hours it can be put in the microwave. It only gets reheated once, but microwaves are an approved piece of hardware for tea shops. That is my little. That's my stance on microwaves and tea. Microwave water. I mean, that's the sound the microwave makes. There we go. Focusing so hard on this. And for what? Alright. Ah. I shouldn't need more than 4 stairs there. That's upsetting. Oh, no, come on. That's ridiculous. There we go. We got it. Oh. There we go. Nice little staircase there. Little way up. How's everyone's day been going? Good. You ate some fruit and then you got some energy back? That's good. It was quite late for you as well. Oh, come on. I kind of wish you could sleep at any point in Minecraft, but I did watch someone speedrun Minecraft without getting any advancements, and it was like the first time I was like, it makes sense. So if you go to bed at night, you get the Sweetest Dreams advancement. But if you just set your spawn on a bed during the day, you don't get the advancement. Which means if you're specifically doing a no advancement speedrun, it is helpful for that feature to be in place. Never too late to eat some good oranges, unless you cannot eat oranges. It would be quite easy to grief this base. Not grief, spleef. Spleef is the word I was looking for just there. But I failed. Alright. Hey. Hey, Apple. Nice. That's a good callback. That's probably a really good way to figure out how old people are in a Twitch chat. Yes, that is all one big. thing. Alright. Let's get the iron out. I need the recipe book. Like one of those bad boys. Yeah, I'll get some iron boots. I feel like I jump around a lot. It's good to get some foot protection. Oh man, you gotta watch some annoying orange actually. Wait. When you got to YouTube, it's prime time, it's already over. I used to have one of the annoying orange, whatchamacallit? It was like a joke book. So you could read it and just tell all these terrible jokes to people. I used to annoy people with it a lot. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'd probably like light on here at some point. But no. What I wanted to establish was a very small farm. So I would like some fence post action. I shouldn't need a lot. Oh, that tree has grown. That's good. Oh, I need more than I thought. I don't know how I managed to get that so wrong. Bye-bye. Enjoy playing with your Slinky. The annoying orange was almost 17 years ago. Oh, I'm old. I'm old as fuck. Hold on. Yeah, I'll go an additional bit. Oh my god, the coarse dirt doesn't grow grass, which is what makes it ugly. There we go. Here we go. I'll have to get some water in a minute. Not in real life, I mean in game. So then I can get a little farm going, and while I'm adventuring downstairs, I shall have to acquire seeds. It's almost as if there's a really convenient place to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to chop down this tree, and I'm going to make some stairs. Cool. There we go. Just a couple stairs and a couple lights. Just so I know how to get down from this place. Go there. Yep. Cool. That was awesome. I love it when that happens, you know? Oh, why? I'll get good at the game one day, I swear. Everyone here is an early investor. Alright, so I know how to not do that, and I just need to not do it again. That's fine. That's whatever. That was less fine. But not in any dramatic sense. Oh, sick, I got seeds. I was hoping for that to happen at some point. This is completely unnecessary, by the way. And I'll make a nicer staircase later. There you go. It's mostly just so I know where to go later. Because I will get lost. And I'll get lost in ways that you'll be confused as to how it's even possible. Yeah, here's a good spot. What is on that roof over there? Oh, it's an abandoned village. Is that what it is? Are those spider webs? Ooh, spooky. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. And I'm quite excited to look into that. And also to place another marker there. Egg. Ooh, bee. I will not hit the bee. I will not hit the bee. I will not hit the bee. Your character is so cute, thank you. Finally got your ass. Don't. You did not get my ass, you caught my ass. You can beat Minecraft, yeah, by defeating the Ender Dragon, you basically beat the game. And then you unlock a whole new area, where you can find the end cities. And that's what I really want to get to at some point. Yeah, sure, I'll get one of those. Ooh, I'm happy with that. Alright, because there's this ruined portal here, I'll probably aspire to get a diamond pickaxe and to build up the portal instead of doing it the speed way. And look, there's already some pieces there. I just need to get the stone pick. I might try doing the lava portal way, but seeing as I have this structure, this lovely structure here, it feels a little bit redundant. Also, I'm going to get a clock. And these iron nuggets. But I'm going to keep the lodestone in there. I don't think I really need those yet. Ooh, my inventory is looking rough, and it's just occurred to me I haven't made a chest at any point. The lava is purple? Wait, is it? Hold on, let me go back. Let me look at that. Let me look at the purple lava. Ooh, yes, that is cool. I'm happy with that. Wait. Guys, I was about to go chop down, like, a tree, and then I realized I could just do that. Alright. Time to make a quick stop back at the house. Up there. To put the chest down. Because I don't really need to be carrying flowers around. That's a bit ridiculous. And then I'll go into the abandoned village. That's the plan, at least. You never really know. It's always easy to get distracted on Minecraft by something like a new thing. You know? I think I've said it before, but I've never beaten Minecraft before, which is a little ridiculous because it's been around for ages as a feature that you can beat the game. But yeah, I figure at the grand old age of 39, I should try actually beating the game. Yep, that also needs a thing. Tree, apple, all of the things. Alright. I don't need that. I need that. Won't need that for now. Actually, I'll use that to actually, like, make the farmland. I can keep that in there. Get rid of that. Keep the iron on me. I should probably cook some of that. Keep the rest of that dirt in there. Grow another tree. Yeah, that's a relatively clean inventory. Well, dude, you hella old. I know, right? All the red things are purple. You like that? That's good. The nether is going to look like the lead dimension. I do not get that reference. You may need to tell me about it. Oh, that means I can make a gold apple. That's cool. Arthur is not old. Correct. I'm so not old. Old enough to remember annoying orange, though. My back hurts. Put that in there. Alright. Onwards. To the abandoned village. Yep. That's bound to happen. Fall damage from the tiniest little thing. Yeah, we're not speedrunning, but I think I will aim to beat the game. Maybe even by the end of this stream. Though at this pace, I find that unlikely. All the coal in the world. They said 36, that's old as fuck. I thought I said 39. That's not old. Yeah, it's very, like, middle age. Which, like, if you're Corvy's age, that is old. God, I kind of don't like the big veins of ore. Because sometimes I only need a little bit, and then I have to mine out, like, a whole chunk. That's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. I just wanted, like, a couple pieces, like that amount up there. But no. I have to get 30 pieces of coal. I think it's just this old meme of shitty cough syrup based juice that was actually toxic. That's so funny. What the hell? What do you mean, what the hell? They don't like it when I'm honest. Wait, hold on. I might do something clever. And then if there are any monsters, I'll attack them with the Sleeping Edge, which may or may not go well. It's actually good anyway, just for string. Yes, which means I can go fishing, which is the best feature in Minecraft. Yes, cauldrons! This is actually the best gift in the world. I like using cauldrons in my Minecraft gameplay for getting lava. La 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 lava. You know what's funny? I haven't seen that movie. Spider-Man. You know, it's really funny that this village spawns in with, like, living horses. Like, those horses might have eaten the villagers. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, a stone cutter. I'll take that. I can do all sorts of things with this stone cutter, like make stairs. Did I go in here already? Well, the chest hasn't been looted, so I'm guessing no. That's an abandoned variant? Yeah, I said that earlier. I'm surprised that I got it right. I mean, at least in here, lean was used as a drug for recreational use. Damn. Oh, and we got some armor, which I'm happy to take because I can dye it a different color and have fancy clothes. I'll also take a composter, I reckon. Ooh, a yellow bed. Fancy. Ooh, potatoes, carrots, seeds. I wonder what crops I shall grow. Jesus, that's already under. That is the worst. I mean, it's almost like the point of gold is that it loses durability really quickly. Potato. Yes, we can cook the potato. But then there's also golden carrots. Can someone let me know real quick if golden carrots are better than baked potatoes? Like what the actual difference is? And obviously I don't have gold at the moment, so of course it's neither, like, for now it's really not that helpful to have. But just like as future knowledge. Ooh, cat. Ooh, blacksmith table for upgrading things. Yeah, I reckon I'll take that. La 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 la. Golden carrots restore hunger about the same as cooked steak. Like, it has the same saturation, I'm guessing. That would technically make it better. Wait, are saddles craftable yet? No, I can't be able to figure it out. Ooh, beetroot. I'm going to avoid that. Oh, I did not avoid that very successfully. Give me that. Gimme. Gimme that composter. Then I can make a bone meal farm. Once I have enough iron to make a rather terrifying amount of hoppers. It's hopper, right? Probably not worth it if you don't have gold, yeah. I don't know what the best farm plant is, but you do know what the worst... yeah, that would be beetroot. Gold carrots give 3 food, but 14 saturation. So I think saturation's better for PvP. But if you're just trying to survive in Minecraft, hunger is probably better. Would that be an accurate way of looking at that? Oh, I wish I could breathe. I say as I'm definitely able to breathe. Yeah. See, the thing is, I have quite a bit of knowledge about how to do things on Minecraft, but I just don't do them, so I'm really bad at all of it. I am not a pro gamer. I am a pro watcher. It's probably going to be in my interest to find a dripstone cave at some point as well. Oh, I did not get water. That was not smart of me. Also, I didn't replant my tree. I'm terrible. The Lorax is gonna come for me. You're gonna go have second dinner because you're hungry? Take care of yourself. Saturation is better for exploration, since it's what determines how long you stay satiated. So carrots for exploration, steak for fighting and such. What's the best bed color? I like the black beds personally. I think they're quite stylish. Where would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It'd be there that I want to go, or maybe there. Give me that. Da, da, da. Cool. Put that in there. We don't need the cauldron yet. I'll need that in a second. Composter can stay out. In fact, I'll place it down pretty soon after I place that stone cutter. Place it there. Classic red, hot pink, purple. Those are all very warm colours, I feel. I mean, purple less so, but purple in Minecraft is quite warm. I also like the dark blue bed. I like my colours a little cold. Is the sun beginning to go down? How much time do I have? to get this water. Whee! Oh fuck, there's so many zombies there. Jesus Christ. Let me get a look at that. Yep, that's bad. That is less than ideal, I would say. I have a crazy idea, right? I might try and lure them over to where I am here. Yes, that is working. Ah, damn it, now I'm on fire. No, get out of my house. They might climb up here. But that's fine, I just want them on my turf. Eesh. I also need to light up my little flat area up here because I haven't done that yet. And while I haven't encountered many mobs, it's feeling like I should start thinking about that a little more. Get some light over there. Yeah, you know what? All the way on that little corner. Let's get a little bit of nature going. Yeah. Just like a cozy amount. Had some lily of the valleys in there. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's a nice little base of operations, I think. I'm actually going to keep that one in there. Those firefly bushes are the best thing they've added to Minecraft for ambience in years. What happened to the hardcore world? I forgot about it and then I couldn't get back into it. Like I thought about it and then I was like, nah. I don't want to keep playing Minecraft on the edge of trying to avoid death. Am I going to set up a sugarcane farm? Quite possibly. Scam, never got my rat in there. What was the rat promise in the hardcore world? You might need to remind me. Because I can do it on here instead. Unless it was like, eat a rat. Which you can't really do in Minecraft. In which case it probably won't get done. That will all saturate, right? Like the water will reach all those spots. Building a rat statue? I did a mock-up in Creative World? Yeah. Alright, I'll build a rat statue. But I'll do that after I beat the game. Which, again, that's not like a far-fetched promise because I plan on doing that relatively quickly. I just want a place I can return to. Like, I could technically start doing that at any point. I just want it to feel a little nicer. Yeah, I think I'll save the carrots for now. Get those bad boys in. And then I'll think about that. Actually, I'll find diamonds. My goal will be get diamonds so I have a diamond pick. And then go in and do that. Can you hear my throat getting really coarse? I called my grandma the other day and she was like, Jesus, your voice got deeper. And it was like, no, Grandma, I'm sick. I told you that already. Oh, you know what's really funny about that? I got my Minecraft bug. I caught that immediately after deleting the 3D art channel on my Discord server. So that was where I had actually posted those. And Lobster has also deleted that part of his server, so the mock-ups are gone, I fear. Oh, I do have leather. That's cool. Can someone tell me this? The dipping the leather in the dyed water, is that Bedrock or Java? And do you know what I'm talking about? Just as a little side note. Yeah. Oh, maybe we do a little bit of fishing as well. Just for funsies. I don't need to think about that for now. Would like some of that. And I'm thinking I should probably cut down another tree and make another chest. Smile. I'll get this one here, because it's ugly. Hello, Matapan. Nice to meet you. I am playing Minecraft today. Do you also play Minecraft, or are you more of a watcher? You're from the Rise server. Ah, nice. If you want, you can post a link to the stuff you do as well. If not here on my Discord server. But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Are you more Twitch or YouTube? Oh, why did I do that? That was so upsetting. There we go. That goes in there. And excuse my voice, I am sick. I am ill. I'm like a poor dog on the side of the road. You stream on Twitch but deaf YouTube for watching? Yeah, nice. I'm thinking I might like start editing my Minecraft into videos, but it'll depend on how long this stream goes for before it crashes. It likes to do that. What was I just saying I was going to do? Look for diamonds, but go fishing first. I am not cooked. And I'm doing fine. Smile. Da 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 da. Actually, I might kill that chicken over there first. Kill that boy. Oh, that was upsetting. There we go. Ooh, double feathers. It's almost like I'm using a looting sword. I'm not. It's Sleeping Edge. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. But that won't stop me. Kill me a chicken. Yeah, that was going to happen eventually. How many feathers did I get? 10. That's good. That's a good amount to start with. That's just good for arrows. Because I'm not speedrunning, I have the luxury of having a chest, putting arrows in it, and then coming back before I go to actually beat the game. Vibes. Vibes indeed. I like fishing on Minecraft. I think it's quite possibly my favourite thing to do. And I should probably lock in on the MCC Island fishing thing. Oh, did I do the wrong one there? I have my left and right button controls switched, so it's always possible that I misclick. Drinking my tea. What the hell's going on? Why isn't it pulling up? Huh. I'm going to drive myself insane playing this game. Has anything really crazy been happening lately? I feel like the Minecraft updates have been doing really well. I've been enjoying those. Tub was released, I think it's Bedrock only, I could be wrong. But they're like speedrunning practice worlds. And I'm pretty sure I can play Bedrock on my computer, so Maybe we could try that out another time. Going to assume you aren't insane already? Well, I'm not insane. Not, like, clinically. And that's an important distinction to make in today's age. Happy Pride Month. No. That's for queer things, not for I see the term queer refers to so much stuff beyond the LGBTQIA plus community, but also sometimes exclusively the LGBTQIA plus community, so it's always something you need to define really clearly. Aren't we all insane by now? God, if we're all insane, there's no hope for humanity. We all gotta give up now. In Minecraft. Oh, I haven't died yet. That's fun. I'm completely safe to die in Minecraft. Because I've got a spawn set. But also, I don't really play with any sort of, like, risk. I'm not a risk taker in Minecraft. I'm just chill. My life by the sea. If I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the lyrics to that song, which is a little bit sad. Not sad, but like disappointing. For people who are unaware / haven't listened to me for the past 2 hours, I'm a big fan of the streamer Tubbo, and he has a song called Life by the Sea. Finch, yeah. Finch, we like the fish. Alright, that'll do me. I'm not really doing that to get anything, I just felt like fishing. And look, it may or may not be the case that I'm a little scared to go mining. And also, who invited that Enderman to appear? Yeah. A lot of the area beneath me seems to be quite cavernous, and I don't want to deal with that, because they would have loaded in a bunch of mobs due to my proximity to them. So I'm going to have to ignore that a little bit. Wonder if that's normal. Oh. Dissociating. I feel like I say this about most periods of the year, but it feels like a good sort of time of year to be a little bit funky. A lot of people are getting back into their Minecraft phase. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people are feeling very, like, anxious about many different things. For me, a lot of my friends at the moment were all in something called SWAT-vac, which is where your classes have ended, but you have final assignments and exams going on. Trans sunset, is it? I feel like that's not what the trans flag looks like. I feel like the trans flag has like a little bit of white going in between, and things are sort of mirrored. But hey, it's Pride Month. You can say it's a trans sunset. It was more pink and blue. You are now officially excited for autumn. Nice. I think we're moving out of autumn in Australia right now. Yeah, we're in winter. I put bisexual lighting in Minecraft. Hell yeah. God, what was I doing? I was building a chest so I could dump more of my stuff. Just make a couple, I guess. Then I'll go like that. Oh, where's my coal? There it is. Put that in there, take that steak. I already have the chest. This will be the food chest. I'm just sort of putting it all in first. Oh, hold on. Potato. Actually, I need to save one of the potato so I can grow it later. I'll do the chicken in a minute. I'll put the carrots and that in there too. And the seeds and the mushroom. Why the hell hasn't that tree grown yet? I'm gonna replant you. Right there. Wow, what an amazing mountain. But yeah, I think I'll travel out just a little bit for my mine. We have British sad weather, aka cold, rainy, and windy. Actually, Britain is going through a heat wave at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Or like really recently went through a heat wave. Which is not so fun for them because they've built their houses to keep heat in. So much wheat. So much wheat. Is there anything else you can do with wheat? I mean, I know there are, but like, anything else that I should be thinking about? No, I don't think so. Hopper. I like the hopper. Hui. Get that there. It's cold, rainy, and windy in Britain, can confirm. Alright, the heatwave was your whole summer in a week and a bit. Ah, so you just get it all in one go. That's the life. I am not a hot weather person. I die a little bit whenever it's like above 20 degrees. I start whining. That can go in there. Feather can go there. Have some sugar cane. Don't need that, don't need that. Is that the core set? No, that is. I'll add that there. I've already got a bit of armor on, but I'll put on a hat. Oh, I don't have boots on, do I? Yeah. You know what, let's make these boots fancy. Get some purple boots and a purple hat. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. That would be rather strange of me to put shoes over my shoes. There we go. Shoes off, boots on. And yes, I can also take my jumper off. Wait, I just realized doing that has taken my pants off. I'll just have to wear shoes over my shoes. But I will take my jacket off. There we go. This is my bare chest. I am almost naked. It does mean that I have just like the cuff of my turtleneck sweater showing, but that's whatever. Alright, back to preparing. Don't need that. Don't need that right now. But I will get that here. Gah, Orpal, you're loving the purple aesthetic. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the purple aesthetic. I couldn't really tell you why I decided to do it, but I did. Smile. Actually, is there anything in here that I can just... No, there's nothing in there that I can spam and put in the composter to have bone meal. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. There we go. I'll change that organization later. It's just an OBS filter? Yeah. Just OBS. Alright, no. I need to stop getting distracted. Let's see. Yeah, tools can go in here. I'm just sort of trying to put all my stuff away. Oh my god. once all my tools are away, I'll just pick up which ones I need. Building blocks are good to have around. Bucket is also quite handy. I want that. I want that. I would like to use the rest of that one there. I've run out of wood. When I'm mining, I probably won't need my axe. So I'll also get rid of that before I leave. It does strange things to your color blindness, I'm sorry. Chopping down the wood. So I can have sticks, so I can make another pickaxe, is the plan there. And I'm also going to get a boat. It's so ugly. It is such an ugly fucking... Ugh. Sorry. I feel very strongly that acacia is the ugliest wood colour. Get another pickaxe or two. Then I'll get another shovel. Then I'll bring some extra cobble with me. In fact, I'll load it up like that. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Just gonna check one more time. I have my spawn point set. We are now going to go looking for diamonds. But a little further out from where I am currently. Because I don't want to go into a massive cave. I might be one of the few Minecraft streamers who does not like a cave when they're trying to find a resource. You have exactly 690 points. That's so fun. Kind of neutral, it just grays things out a bit. What can you do with the 690? Yeah, a fair amount. I'm actually not sure if that sad violin works. I think I recall I had to tweak the volume on it a bit, and I don't think I've done that. So that's your little warning, it might hurt your ears. This is going to be the mining island. And you know what I might do specifically? I might dig out a hole. Oh, I did bring my axe with me, that's actually quite good. Yeah, I think I'll dig out a chunk. Does anyone know how to show chunk borders, just out of curiosity? Should I test it? If you want to. Nope, F3. Yeah, I'll just create my own chunk. Oh, it is beginning to get nighttime. I think that worked just fine. I was about to ask what that glowing light was up there. That's my house. That's my house up there. That's what that glowing light is. Yes, I reckon we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Create a square eventually. And also we're going to sprint back to the house, I think. Is included in this idea. That's fine, I wasn't ready to do this anyway. I was. It's fine. It's just like a minus. I'm not liking how nighttime it's looking. In fact, it might just be quicker to reset my spawn over here. So not reset my spawn, but to like make it daytime and then reset my spawn. Yep, I'm seeing mobs. Locked in. Just got home from a party. Welcome back. What a warm, pleasant surprise when you get home after streaming and you get back is like a big hug. That's so sweet. I'm glad it feels like that. F3 and G at the same time. Alright. F3G. Ah, there we go. That's helpful. We're just going to keep those on for a minute. We'll check the creeper thing I was building in a second. And we'll make sure that I'm clearing out one big chunk. Alright, did not bring food with me. I'm so smart. I wasn't ready for my mining expedition. It started as the party ended, as you and this other guy singing Steely Dan. That's such a nice memory to have. It sounds like you had a good night. Up we go. Alright. Respawn set. I will need food on my expedition, won't I? I'll just add that. That's not where that goes. I can't even joke about that. It goes in this other chest with everything else. That tree can go there. Did I hear the sad violin? Yes, but you did not. Okay. Why would that be the case? The sad violin, you should have heard it through my desktop audio. Weird that you didn't. Huh. Weird that you could not hear my desktop audio. I'm going to play it again. Just real quick. You don't hear that at all. Nope. Oh, weird. The sad violin doesn't work. Am I the only one here hearing any of the alert sounds? Now I'm curious. Let me get another test sound. It's probably okay with this one, if you can't hear it. Are people hearing that one? Is there even game audio? That's not a good sign. Because I'll turn that up. That was quite low. I'm going to turn the game audio thing off on OBS, so you should only be able to hear two audio sources. One is my microphone, the other is my desktop audio. It was just really low? Yeah, probably. Well, that's mildly concerning. Put that in there. Oop. And the rotten flesh. That flour goes in there. And now I officially feel ready to go back and actually do mining. And by that I mean chunk excavation. Ow. My feelings. Jump. Okay, no, you're not hearing chest opening noises. Bizarre. Bizarre that you can't hear anything. There's a good chance I've just realized there's a gold block there. And by that I mean I saw it earlier and I didn't mine it, and I can't remember why I overlooked it. But I am going to do it again. Alright, so you can't hear any of the audio from my desktop, which means it's probably a OBS side issue. How do I edit this one? There you go. Are you monitoring audio without output by accident? Quite possibly. I'm looking around at the moment. It says monitor and output, not monitor only, mute output. I think it was actually the audio tracks, possibly. Because I was messing around with those a while ago. Yeah, I'll just do this little 8x8 chunk. It's part of... Oh, cool, we're just along the chunk border. That's actually quite nice. We will just do this whole chunk. That's fine, that's so whatever. Because we have another one right here. Alright, so it's not perfectly within the chunk, but it aligns pretty well. And I'll fix up this area because I'm better than the mining companies. Yeah, I fix the land I destroy. Chunking it, get it chunked. For real, for real. There's game audio now? Alright. Let's see how this goes. Do we hear the sad violin? Was that heard? Oh, I have gone too far. F3G. There. And now F3 and G again. There we go. You keep doing that tweet, not tweet. You keep quoting that. I've started just replacing the word quote with the word tweet, which is a little sad. Oh well. Clearing out a chunk. I would not advise falling into this hole. Imagine one half drunk and one full drunk person singing that and jumping around. The PSA made you try to listen if there was any scuffed audio. There was none, since there's no audio, and your brain would... that's fine then. Yeah. You know what? At least I got my voice to have volume. That's something. At least you can hear me. I'm gonna blow my nose again real quick. The gross sound. Ugh. How come I'm streaming so late? I think I'm going to mix it up. I think I'm gonna have some days where I stream quite early, and some when I stream late. Mostly it's just because sometimes I sleep in, and if I want to stream for 2 hours, then I need to be awake by 2 p.m. And then I never want to like wake up and stream immediately. Why am I up so late? Because I woke up at 5 p.m. Do I have a full keyboard? Is it back yet? That might have also just been on your end, because I'm not seeing any signs of a stream crash on my phone, which is where I watch it. No crash, let's go. Cool. We all good? We're not at 2 hours yet. Just as I read about connectivity issues, it crashed. Oh. We can stop again at any point. If anyone's Wi-Fi crashes, I'll stop for you as well. It's only fair. Ah, alright, well that's my shovel broken again. Which is probably fine. Oh, not that. The good news is that because we're not playing on a server like NCC Island, we won't have like a issue with too much network activity. Like at no point is it like, I'm running the server at the same time, of course it's broken. Okay, let's make, oh I already have sticks. That's good. Get a bit of that going. Keep those sticks in my inventory, but I'll put the rest of that in there. Actually, I might do it that way. Extra stuff. Maybe I do want to have a second bed here, like a little campsite. Because that way I don't have to run up to my house every time and go by the scary zombie cave. Whee! I put the wood in the chest. There we go. That's ridiculous now, come on. I asked if you had a full keyboard since setting up the unmute button to the decimal point in the numpad is quite neat. The what? Setting the mute unmute button to the decimal point. Never mind having the full keyboard. I need the full knowledge. Yeah, as soon as you asked it started to buffer. For some reason you thought Arthur pressed something. No, I did not press anything. Typically when the stream crashes or potentially crashed, I don't touch anything for a second, but I sometimes switch to OBS and Minecraft will pause. Alright, back to clearing the chunk. Oy. I'm gonna refill that. Oy. There we go. That goes there. I'll just check that there we already have bread. I should fill that bucket with water, otherwise it's kind of pointless. We're almost done clearing this out. I would never go full keyboard because it's such a small room, but it's very efficient. There should be a full stop button to the right of the O on the numpad. Yeah, I don't have a numpad. Because I'm streaming off a laptop, it's not like a proper keyboard PC setup, but I'm thinking I might invest in one. For obvious reasons. But I feel like, I'm not sure if it's worth it more to invest in that or to get a better internet provider. You know, one that doesn't crash every 5 minutes. Either of those seems good. Look guys, it's cinematic. No, it's actually causing me to mine incorrectly. I want it to look nice, okay? Wait, hold on. I gotta put that stuff in the chest. Alright, back to shoveling. Back to shoveling it up. Not full keyboard, yeah. Just like a kind of sucky, I need to take this to uni with me every day kind of keyboard. I might need more shovels, I'm beginning to think. And also potentially a ladder might be nice. Might be a shout. Laptop bag won't hold the keyboard. I don't use a laptop bag, I use a backpack. So it needs to fit in the little pocket in my backpack. I do have a proper satchel that would fit like a proper computer, but mostly I like prioritize having quite a lightweight computer for uni. Because I mean, I mainly use it for, you know, writing. And you don't really need a hardcore computer for that. And when I was looking for a computer with my dad, my main priority was having battery. Not that this computer has a particularly good battery in the end. And a good like resolution, because I'd be doing art with it as well. And just like a comfortable keyboard. I didn't want an ugly one. I wanted a nice keyboard that was comfortable for me to use and familiar for my writing. But yeah, that's how I ended up with this current one. Battery life is more important? Yeah. But I think I damaged my computer's battery. Smile. I think I did that pretty much immediately too. It was not. Right, and like that's another thing, is that I was also having to consider the budget. If it was too expensive, then, well, I couldn't afford it. Could I? You know what, real quick. Ladder. Because I'll start needing that soon. Meh. But I don't think I'd ever be interested in buying like a proper gaming PC, so it was never going to have like one of those full keyboards. Which I think only really happen if you've got a gaming PC or like a proper keyboard setup. When I at some point set up an actual PC and not a laptop, I will probably have more of a gaming PC setup than like a gaming laptop. I'm not sure if I was using the right words before, like at all. Like I'm barely aware of any of the words coming out of my mouth. I'd like to hit stone soon. Mostly for the sake of being able to make a new shovel. Excuse me. Ah, the wall, the chunk barrier. To happen. Also, I'm vaguely aware that there's like something you can hit to like put something of the same kind in your hotbar, but I'm not sure what it is, so if only I knew how to play this game. Oh, there's some stone there. I might just sneaky get some of that stone, but only that one, just so I can make another shovel. You saw nothing. You saw nothing at all. Middle mouse button? Alright, cool. I shall test that in a second. And so I'll probably just do it with that one when I reach that. But I'll keep that in mind. That's good knowledge. I'm glad people in chat know how to play this game. Ah, sheep. La 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 la. I'm actually really excited for the like sleeping mats, the hay sleeping mats that are coming in, because then I wouldn't have to have that bed set up over there. I could just like reset the night without resetting my spawn. It's really good for adventuring and things like that. Big excited. Oh, what was really funny is I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember. I saw a tweet earlier about the new structures that are going to generate the tents, and they were like, tents aren't built like that because the sticks are to the side, but the like actual tent shape has a point in the middle. So if it was to exist in that way, you'd need the wooden fence posts to generate in the middle rather than to the side. It's really funny. Just like as a thing that people do. So it's like, that's not realistic enough. And I'm like, it's Minecraft. Why do you want Minecraft to be realistic? My dad has a running thing where he doesn't understand why people like Minecraft because the graphics are really bad. Which, yes, is a joke because everything is, you know, pixelated on purpose. That's just what the game looks like. But I'm a big fan of that little thing that he does. Alright. Let me fix up another. Alright. We're about to have so many shovels in our inventory. Just one more layer. La 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 lava. Chicken. No, okay, so that doesn't work. Or it's going to the dirt in my inventory instead of the shovel. That's probably a user error thing. Ah. Digging out a junk. Oh, come on, let me up, let me up. How do we feel about this island being called Rat Island? And I'll build the rat statue over there. As an idea. I think that would be great. Cool. This will be Rat Island then. Home to the mining chunk and the rat statue. Bah. I don't want to do that with my hands. Come here, stone. I yearn for you. I yearn for the stone. I yearn for the hard stone to be inside me. Alright, so now I actually need to go make the things. Cool. Whee! Yes, I do need to make more sticks. I'll make that many. La 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 lava. I'm gonna keep saying the la 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 lava chicken thing because I saw it in a video earlier today. And it wasn't the original. It was someone trying to figure out who the child was in a group of people. And they were like, complete the sentence, la 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 lava. And that is all I know of this thing. I actually had never heard it in any other capacity before. So that's why I'm going to repeat it every now and again. I'm sure it will go away eventually. But like, that's the thing I have, is like a very mild complaint about the Minecraft movie. If the only thing people remember are the memes from a movie, then I don't think the actual quality of the film and storytelling was particularly good. And if it's like marketed as a comedy movie, that's fine. And I think in the case of the Minecraft movie, it is, to an extent, marketed as a comedy movie. But it is also still a movie, and I still want it to have a plot. Quality of content these days. It's like watching someone dig a hole. It's slow. And not very entertaining, I would say, you'd think. Then again, I've watched a lot of people just dig holes in Minecraft, and I've gone, yeah, this is quite nice actually. Like mining streams as well, those are also quite nice. They're just chill. I was really tossing up between doing a Minecraft stream and doing a stream where I edit my final assignment. Not my final assignment for like all of uni, but just my final assignment for the semester. I'm weirdly nervous about it. I always get nervous when I like do workshopping with a group of people and they're like, this is great. And I'm like, what can I improve? And they're like, this is awesome. And I'm like, what the fuck? I never tell people their work is awesome if I don't have like 10 other things to say about it, and I usually do. Because even like a work that is really like that you like, it will have flaws. Everything has a flaw. Percy Jackson has lots of issues with actually understanding the space it is written into. There's lots of cases where a character is forgotten or a character is written according to a trope, and that's a flaw, that's bad. Harry Potter has all sorts of world building flaws where it can't decide if it has rules or not, and then when there is a rule it is never followed. That's not an example of something I like with flaws, it's just something a lot of people like that has flaws. What else? All of the Dream SMP, the lore telling in that was all over the place, QSMP all over the place. It's actually really hard to think of anything. Miraculous Ladybug, the magic system is broken at the moment. There's like an entire power set that they just keep on avoiding because they can't justify it properly. And like the second they try and keep this OP ability within some sort of rule set, it immediately makes every other ability look really dumb. The power itself is, it allows them to have any power they want, as long as it doesn't interfere with another power set. And then you've got the main villain can, in fact, just imitate powers that other Miraculous have. So it's a little broken at the moment. And then you have all sorts of like, oh, we're going to start this character arc and then we're going to forget about it. And like there was this one character who was confirmed apologized off screen for something really bad that they did. I believe his full crimes included stealing his Miraculous, stealing all of the Miraculous and then trading them to get his Miraculous, impersonating his cousin multiple times. What else did he do? Oh, he kidnapped people. He essentially killed everyone, and then brought them back, but he didn't really apologize for that. And it was like, that's irrelevant to what's happening in the story. And it's like, no, that's relevant to his character arc, and your story is episodic, so really it can't be that horrible to have an episode where you're just like, yeah, this is what happened. It's a little ridiculous. Not a huge problem though. Like it doesn't really, like truly it doesn't affect it. apologizing off screen sounds so funny to you. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have this character who's done, like, villainous things, and it's just like, that wasn't important. I think it was. I think it was important. I think it was a little bit important. But not to the creator, I guess. Not to the creator. Yeah, that should be enough pickaxes. Put that. I'll keep the oak planks in here. Sand goes in. I'll just move all of that. It's a whole lot of dirt. I'm keeping some dirt just in case I need to, like, patch up areas. Because literally if I see a cave that goes beyond the chunk, I'm sealing it up. Oh yeah, I can probably put the axe in there. There we go, that feels like a good amount of things to have. I don't really need torches. Oh, I kind of do. I'll do a layer of torches here. I can't put them on the ground, but every instinct is telling me that's exactly what I need to do. Alright, actually, I'm just going to real quickly avert your gaze if you're against animal cruelty. Sorry, pit sheep. I had to do it to you. Alright, back to the digging. Alright, hold on. There we go. And I actually don't really need those torches there. Maybe I'll put the bread in the first slot. Or I'll put it there and see how long it takes for that to annoy me. Apologizing off screen is kind of what Japan did in World War II. And I'm not going to elaborate on that. It's just sort of a thought that I had in my head just now. Which isn't entirely false. But still. Oh yeah, I feel like earlier we had someone come in from something that they said Rising. Rising is a Discord server for people who are starting to get into content creation. And I thought, that's kind of me, so I'll join it. So we might see a couple people coming from there every now and again. It's another little community. I know I could have just swapped into the next slot in the hotbar for that, but whatever. Ooh, it's getting dark. We'll get around to that. Literally, we'll get around. Like, we'll have to walk around this corner. I hope nothing spawns. Either we don't. I don't think we'll beat Minecraft on this stream. Mainly because I've decided to take this really long way around to get to diamond level. You know, digging out a whole chunk. Not the most efficient way. But it is fun. For me, at least. And it might be nice to have like a compass and a lodestone. I think I have some from that chest over there. So that when I'm in the nether and I inevitably get lost, I have a way back to the nether portal. No chance of the ender dragon coming to find you and just dying? No. if I was a little bit brave, you know what? Before the end of stream, when I feel like I'm ready to end, I'll try and do the lava pool method. There's like a 90% chance I fuck it up. Because I will not be looking at a tutorial and I will just be going off my memory from watching the mid-offs. And if you're not aware of what the mid-off is, it is an event that Tubbo does, where he gets a bunch of people who are kind of mid at speedrunning. I think the requirement is that your fastest time needs to be around 30 minutes, I could be wrong. Or you've never done it before, one of the two. Like either or, not one or the other. And he makes them compete against each other. He pairs them up with like a professional speedrunning coach. And then they just see who's like the best coach and who's the best speedrunner of the people who are mid. And it's because of that that I know how to defeat the Ender Dragon, but have not. And it's also why I didn't steal the beds from that village, because when I actually do go to defeat the Ender Dragon, I would like some explosives, you know? And that's all beds are. Explosives waiting to happen. Explosions waiting to happen. They are explosives in waiting. La 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 lava. I gotta get that out of my head. The junk. Shocking that I've encountered no ores other than copper so far, and I haven't even mined the copper. I feel like the ore generation needs to be ever so slightly better in Minecraft. Not a lot, but just a little more. And I think that there should be gold where there is sand. Like around rivers and around rivers, I think. Not so much the beach where I am now. But I think it'd be really cool if you could like find gold near rivers. I know that there are mods where you can pan for gold, but it should be something that's in vanilla Minecraft, in my opinion. I'm tired, a little bit. Just a teensy weensy little bit tired. Which is why I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'll defeat the Ender Dragon. I've not finished my tea, and I will not end stream until I run out of tea. My phone has plenty of battery, which is surprising, because usually by this point it's on like 10% for some reason. Oh, phone. I will never understand you. Also, I reckon if I'm in a good position to like, defeat the Ender Dragon by next stream, like if I have diamonds by this one, then I think that will also be higher quality entertainment. So I'm not saying I'm going to defeat the Ender Dragon and then not doing it. Because the title of my stream is just that I've never beaten Minecraft. It doesn't say I'm going to do it today. It's not clickbait. Actually, do any of you guys ever find Twitch streamers by just like browsing Twitch? I've started doing that more often. I just kind of go around on Twitch and I see who's streaming and I'm like, oh, I'll just join that live for a little bit. It's actually quite fun. Who would have thought? There are actually some cool people around. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, well... Yep, that's all I got. Wait a minute, I have my phone out. Guys, I just got an idea. The Black Parade lyrics. Alright. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. Is that not? I feel like that's just like the same plot as The Devil's Train. Is that what it's called? By the Lab Rats, The Devil's Train. I think I've got the right one. But I'm fairly certain that's the same plot, but instead of the father, it's the grandfather. It's called Elite Ball Knowledge, different songs with the same plot of inheriting some sort of... I actually don't know. I don't know if it's more about drugs or more about being emo or more about something else. What a tiny amount of copper. I'm used to it appearing in like massive chunks. Not the 16 by 16 chunks, but like chunks. Do I need to sleep? Nope. And it is not a thunderstorm. Sad. Also, I think it would be a really funny mechanic if lava pools turned to stone or obsidian when it rained. Like, it'd be really funny. It's like you have to find a lava pool before it starts raining in game. Does anyone know why I went up? Was I putting something away? I have no idea. Oh well. Happens. La 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 lava. Also, I'm somewhat tempted to call the Ender Dragon the Gender Dragon until June is over. Because technically the Ender Dragon is like a woman. Why stop at June? You're right, I'll just call it the Gender Dragon always. No, it's a little cringe. Start a movement? I'm not starting a movement to call it the Gender Dragon. I want to kill the Gender Dragon? Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Gender Dragon for Pride Month. It's holding all our genders hostage. It's making us adhere to binary social norms. And as such, I must repair everything that it has done to our community. That's my character arc for this server. No, I'm joking. Also, I think it's technically not called a server because it's just a world. Oh, it is a thunderstorm. That's fun. It's cozy. I wonder if I'll find any dinosaurs if I keep digging like this. Let me clean my inventory a bit. That was smart of me. That was really smart of me indeed. When I was... Wait, hold on. 1, 2... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. It is also a lighting layer, I think. La 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 la. Okay, back to it. Also, I was going to stream a little earlier tonight, but then I started watching Tomodachi Life videos, and I'm kind of contemplating if I just pull an all-nighter, because I'm fairly certain Tubbo will be streaming Tomodachi Life today. Ooh, tempting, tempting, tempting. Because I can also, like, go to sleep and wake up and the VOD will be there. But then how can I say one in chat if the Tomodachi is dropped? Like, the interactivity of it all, you know? However will I move on from things? Oh, it stopped raining. That's what happens when you look down all the time. Is my Minecraft avatar depressed or just mining? Why it looking down all the time? Oh yeah, also the teacher of the class I really enjoyed this semester gave me her personal email, so I can send her my future work. And that's quite exciting. Nice to have a few career industry connections. And she's quite successful, so. A lot of the tutors that we get, they're not unsuccessful, but they aren't like... If you've got people who are doing TV, you expect a couple people to have, like, watched the TV show. And this is the first time I've had a tutor who, like, worked on a TV show that I'm like, I know that one. I've seen trailers for that one. I've seen that on billboards. That's insane. So it's actually, like, genuinely exciting to have been taught by her. All the other, like, published people, their stuff is literally just short fiction anthology work, which isn't bad, but I don't see myself building my writing career doing anthologies. That's more of a side quest kind of thing. I'm more project-based, like big project-based. In my approach to things. Time to hydrate, I think. Also, I find my cold symptoms are always worse at night. Like, regardless of temperature. Literally the only thing that changes is that it's nighttime. I maintain the temperature in my room. And all the non-believers have plans that they have made. I was actually reading an anthology the other day, it's called Collisions. And I was reading it and I was like, this is definitely gay. And I was so focused on it being gay that I was actually a little caught off guard by the part where the character chops her tongue off. Specifically, what she does is that she says tongue, and then she bites her tongue off and hands it over to her crush. And I was like, what the fuck? Yes, it was definitely foreshadowed, but still. It was a weird sort of story because it was written in like sections, but the sections didn't really add anything. I feel like if I was workshopping that piece, I'd just say, cut out the line breaks. Wow, goals, for real. It reminds me of that game I played for my thesis, with the character who has teeth in her vagina and eats the hand of her cannibalistic BDSM partner who tries to kill and eat her. And she was like, no, don't do that. And then they were like in the bathtub and was like, I'm gonna eat your hand. That's one way to get around it, I guess. Oh, the things you come across in the field of writing. It's so often cannibalism and like gore when it comes to queer stories. And like there are a million people who've written a thesis about it, which is why I didn't. It just felt like low-hanging fruit. But a part of me wishes I had done it. The only issue I have is I'm like, what would my argument even be? What is my question? What new knowledge am I adding to the field? I have nothing. It's all been done. It hasn't stopped being interesting though. It's just not something I wanted to dedicate a whole year to studying. Not like queer choice making in video games. Because at the very least, people haven't done a lot of essays on video games in the creative writing field. So, you know, that's fun. I think I found like a grand total of 2 essays that are like helpful resources on specifically what I'm asking. Which is nice, but it's like, seriously, only 2? Come on, it's ridiculous. Give me more knowledge so I can read it and also not be bored, because sometimes the papers are really boring. Red. I actually need to write up a proper thesis proposal by, I think, Tuesday, whenever the 10th is. I actually think it's Wednesday, but I have like a million different assignments due all on the same day. It's fine, I pretty much have what all of them are already. I am getting sticks. And then I am making some pickaxes. I'm also going to chuck all of that in. Yep, that works. Hui. Oh, there's more lily of the valley over there. That's nice. I like that. I feel like most people don't start doing the junk until they've got a beacon. But I'm built different, so... I just go start digging the hole without a beacon. Beacon may make things fast, but beacon not make things interesting, you know? And beacon just more work. Because you have to, I'm pretty sure, defeat the wither first. And I'm not about to go fighting wither skeletons just to dig a big hole. Do you think this is how dung beetles feel when they're rolling their dung up the hill? When you're running up that hill. Da, 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 da. I actually really enjoy Kate Bush's music, and I hate what Stranger Things did to her reputation. Oui. never thought so much about the durability of pickaxes before. Like, I'm not even getting through a whole layer of, like, blocks. I feel like the stone pickaxe should be able to mine a whole chunk layer. Dung beetles might feel a little more whimsy. Impossible, I am the whimsiest of all whimsied creatures. Smile. But like, I'm a solid balance of whimsy and hateful. There's so much hate inside of me. And also, dung beetles don't have a cult. So, no matter what, I'm sure I can't compare. All the stone must go. And we've got more copper, but it's not like 2 blocks of copper. It seems to be like an actual amount. I mean, the best thing about this is that I'll get lots of building resources, and I have that stone cutter, so that's also very good for this. Big fan of the chunk. Actually, you know, it has just occurred to me, if I'm doing 16 by 16 and it's only 8 by 8 to get 64 blocks, it actually does make sense that I'm breaking through the pickaxes at this speed. Because that's 4 stacks of cobble per, like, whole chunk layer. I'm pretty sure. Is that right? Have I done the maths on that correctly? Or am I stupid? I'll count next time. Uppies, let me climb up the ladder, please. Sounds about right. That's upsetting. Why? I was just looking for my bread just then. Alright. Just for the sake of the argument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, that can't be right. That can't be 64 blocks. In like this small little radius. That feels a little ridiculous. But it might be. You have no idea what math you did. You were distracted. A stone pickaxe can break like 130 blocks. I was trying to think about it as like in an 8 by 8 is that 64 in this little area, and it's beginning to look like it is, which is really throwing off my ability to like understand numbers, to be honest. Oh, there's so much copper. Maybe I'll need to have copper at my house. That's so strange. I don't like that. I don't like that 8 times 8 is being visualized in this way. I'm so used to just memorizing the numbers. This is terrible. Ew. Ew. Also, how did I end up with... Did I do my math wrong? This is... Guys, I don't think this is a square. It looks like a square, but it's not. But it is. But it's not. Guys, I've done something wrong. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I did do it wrong. But it does seem as though 8 times 9 is 72, and that's how much I mined. So I did, in fact, process this correctly. Which feels bad. Ow. I'm not sneezing, I'm coughing. Oh. It feels bad. It feels terrible. It's a good thing I have tea and water. Blessings to all regardless. No blessings to anyone. Please don't die. I'm not dying on stream. I can't even drink water. I'm doing fine. How's everyone else going tonight? I think that coughing fit is potentially over. It does not feel good. Is the water warm? No, it is not. It has gotten cold. Because it's been sitting on my desk for 2.5 hours. So no. I'm not dying on stream, certainly doesn't sound like it. Well, I'm still alive, and my chest, my heart specifically, is beating. So there are a few solid signs that I'm not dead. I'm sorry you all had to go through that with me. Just be glad you're not the one coughing. It could be worse. You only had to hear it. I like you, you're funny. I'm so glad you like him. Kyo is a beloved member of this community. He used to frequent Lobster streams more, but I low-key benched him for my own streams. My moderator now. That sounded like it hurt in the heart lungs. Nuh-uh. It's really only in the throat. I'm not feeling any of this in like my lungs or my chest or anything in that region. My mum's had a chesty cough though, which does not bode well for me. My theory is that I was sick, and she got sick from someone else, and so I started getting better and then I caught her sickness. So I've gone through like 2 different types, 2 different strains. That's my working theory, because I've been sick for a little too long, you know? And my symptoms are now different. I'll have to do streams at times. Shh, Kyo, no. Also, that's not true, because he raided me. I think you were already in my chat. But I get you. Do you still watch his YouTube videos? Because they're actually popping off. He's doing quite well with those. I'm super proud of Lobster, and it's quite nice that he remembered to raid me. I used to ask him to do that. I don't do that anymore. But also, I'm streaming Minecraft. I feel like he should have just streamed into an art stream. I feel like that actually would have been better for him. I feel like he should have done that. But he didn't. It's a pleasure to have people from the Lobster stream, if any of those people are still hanging around. You've only seen his first YouTube video? That's a shame. You should watch his green video, the one that's like, I hate this color. Because that got a lot of views. Admittedly, my favorite thing to do is to skip past the video and just read the comments, because a lot of them are really stupid. But that's just a hobby of mine. I also like to go on the website of the company I work for and look at the product reviews, because those are also pretty good. They're great entertainment. People who are hating on things but they aren't really well educated on the subject, so they just kind of say bullshit. Ow. Well, so my older sibling started dating someone, right? A little bit of tea, a little bit of gossip for y'all. Sorry. And he takes care of little bugs that eat gold. And he's pretty interesting from what I've heard, but the way he works is that he spends 10 days in a mine and then he has a week off. He has week-long weekends, but aside from that, he's just in the mines. Do we like him? We haven't met him, so I don't know if we like him. I'm inclined to like him so far. I have no reason not to like him, so... Bugs that eat gold? Yeah. So they've bioengineered bugs to eat certain minerals and also gold. But they are dying because there's this other mineral that kills them. But it's a pretty cool job to have. He's a geologist, by the way. He's not a miner. I know lots of people who work with mining industries but aren't specifically miners. I know someone who used to be a miner. Not a miner like M-I-N-O-R, but a miner like E-R. I think most people used to be miners. I could be wrong though, maybe some people weren't originally miners. If you guys ever meet anyone who never was a miner at any point in their life, love to get to know that person. You used to be a miner? Yeah. I mean, it's not impressive, but yeah. Nom nom nom. Maybe Benjamin? Is that a bit that I've forgotten, or is that an actual person? Who is Benjamin? It feels vaguely familiar. I feel like I often use the name Benjamin for things. But also it's a very common name, so I wouldn't be the only person who came up with it. Please clarify. I don't think Lobdo was ever a miner. I knew him when he was before the age of 18, because we went to school together. But I don't think he was ever truly a miner. You like to think everything you do is impressive? I don't think that's true of you at all. Not that what you do isn't impressive, but that you think that way about yourself. Benjamin Button. I don't know. I know of Benjamin Button that it is a name, but I've never, interacted with Benjamin Button as a thing. Did my words cut out completely there? Because I did complete the words, but I'm not sure if they actually were picked up by the mic. Oh wait, you did say I'd like to think. Right, cool. You weren't lying. I was just reading back on that message. Are the copper, pickaxe is better than the stone ones. Just out of curiosity. Because, like, hypothetically, if I now have coal and can therefore smelt copper, then I could make a copper pickaxe. I like the new coal texture. I like that it's a little greenish. I'm sorry, there are copper tools now? Yes, there are copper tools now. We'll take a look at them when the copper has smelted. There are also spears. I am excited to use a spear in Minecraft. I reckon that might be the form of PvP I gravitate to the most. And I think it is the thing I've been waiting for before. I was never interested in PvP because it was all swords and axes. Where am I going? I need one of these bad boys. I'll get two. I'll get two of those bad boys. I'll set up the furnaces. We'll go. That's not. Oh my god, please stack. And then half there. Go. Copper is better by quite a bit. Well, I shall be upgrading to copper. Ooh, the copper looks nice with the filter on it. Looks all purple and blue. I like that. Nah, I have missed a piece. Also, what are the statistics for chunks, like an ore generation? You don't really have to search that up, but if you know, it'd be great. Because there's some sort of thing with per chunk ore generation, I'm pretty sure. I do think that copper tools are a little ugly. And I don't think they, like, weather like the blocks do. Like, they don't turn to blue from the orange color. It would be cool if they did, though. But I think it would look too similar to the diamond pick. You almost forgot to think, Corby. Almost. Rare for you to be caught slipping. Kira used to fact check everything Lobster said on stream. It was really funny. I do miss having you around. And I'm glad that when I stream you usually pop up. Because you are genuinely very funny. I should have an emote that allows us to appreciate the mods. Hold on. You've just reminded me that we have a lot of, emotes that are from BTTV. What are some? What are some that I remember? We have dance. We have anything that's on the Discord is also on here, from BTTV. I'm going to open BTTV on another tab real quick. It's better TTV. Yes, we have that one. Dashboard. Oh, I'll do Ain't No Way. Yeah, there we go. That should pop up on the stream chat. If it doesn't show up in the not stream chat. Yeah, there we go. You got those. We got cat jam. I think we also have rat jam. Yeah, we have rat jam. We have Basically, if you write a bunch of words, you'll eventually run into these. Oh, we got stick bugged. You'll return when you can. You did pop up once, and then he almost ruined a YouTube video by tracing commissioned work without checking. Yes, that does sound like something he would have done. Alright. Bye-bye. But yes, we have lots of those little emotes. If you ever feel like using those as well. Because, fun fact, if you don't have like a huge base on Twitter, you have a very limited amount of emote slots. That's just common knowledge. Oh, fucking awesome, for real. And those will pop up on stream, like the stream chat. Not as much as in the actual chat section that you guys are writing in, unless you have Better TTV downloaded on Chrome. But yeah. I should probably add that to my PCA, but PSA. But I need to rewrite that a little bit because one, it's clunky, and two, I've run out of like words in the word count. So that's that. Oh, actually, real quick, hold on. Let me check another thing. Alright, cool. Hold on, I'm checking things for a second longer. Hopefully the stream won't crash while I'm doing this. Alright, cool. I'll probably only stream for a little bit longer. If you couldn't tell, I'm sick and my voice hurt and my throat hurts. I would have liked to stream a little longer, but yeah. But I'll raid into someone who's pretty cool, I reckon. And I'll just get this little bit of the floor done. And I'd appreciate it if you'd stick around for the raid. Just because it's nice to go in with a few other people. And also it makes people feel really happy when they get a raid with more than 3 people in it. Feels like when Lobster raided in, there were like, I think it was 11 people? It's just nice. I know most of you guys anyway, but still. Oh yeah, I'll clean this layer, and then I'll try lava, I'll try doing the thing, the portal. I keep getting distracted by things. Oh yeah, I'll swap to a copper pick as well, real quick, and like reset the time on the clock. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, turn the speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till I see the sunlight. Alright. Yeah, we have the copper spear. I'm actually quite tempted to make one of those right now as well. Hold on. Idea. I'll make a spear. I don't have legs at the moment. Put those on. Ooh, that is quite the armor setup. Ooh. But yeah, there are a couple tools now. Pretty much identical in every other way. I need more sticks. There we go. Just real quick, I just want to see. Interesting. Hold on. I'm using it wrong, I can tell. I'll figure it out later, not today. Nope, failed that pretty dramatically. That's why I don't do it off cliffs. Oof, yeah. I should probably practice it more. That was painful? Yeah. The other thing is that when I tried to do it, I hit the wrong key, so I needed to hit, it was the left mouse button. I tried to do it with the right as well. So not only was I out of time, but I was using the wrong tool, the wrong button. The wrong input, one might say. I also think it'd be cool if you could craft ore blocks. They'd have to have like a different block, because like if you... Every time you mine an ore block you get a different amount of ore. So they'd have to do it that when you mine it you can't get new ore from it. That'd be cool, like for like decoration purposes. The speckled block with the different ores in it would be cool. Get me on that team, Minecraft. Let me dev for you. I'm clearly qualified. I don't think that's much faster. It's a little faster, but not very much. If it is. I might just be gaslighting myself. I'm very good at that. Wait, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. We have a new lighting layer. Is that the 4th or 4 in between? I think it's like that layer. Yeah, I should go around. And bump. Okay, that's the chunk. And just for funsies, nope, still can't hit it. We'll get it one day, guys. I don't know at which point I'm supposed to place the bucket down, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be just as I land, or if it's supposed to be, like, once it's within reach. But that doesn't matter, we're about to do something even more painful. Okay. There are plenty of lava pools in the world, so I'm not... This is not a good lava pool to do this in, by the way. At all. Oh. Alright. So, what we've done there is a pro gamer move. And also pretty much exactly why I don't do this. Why I don't use the lava pool method. You believe in me? Don't. You can start thinking of clicking when you are around 2 blocks away. I think you should know by now that I'm not very good at approximating how close I am to something. Alright, let's try again. Okay. Ooh. I don't think this pool is actually big enough. And like, that's not a source block right there. And it has to be water onto a lava source block, does it not? Or lava onto a water source block? Just spam click, right click. It's not right click, it's left click that I need to do. It is big enough? I don't have the fucking math for this. Jeez. You know, I really don't know how to do this. Lava onto water also works? No, it doesn't. Does it? I think it still has to be a source block. The point is that it's a lava source block. Alright. In some way, I need it to be so that there is water flowing here. If I go like that. Just for safety, we'll do that. If I go one more up, I think. This is not gonna go well. You also have the clicks reverse correct. Correct. Think like that. Nope. Yep. No, that was bound to happen. That was never going to go well, I don't think. But it was worth a try to figure out what not to do. But yeah, this is why I'm going for the diamond pick method. Oh, and of course copper does not mine golden blocks. Why would it? That would be ridiculous. That actually has gotten on my nerves a little bit. I feel like the copper pickaxe should be able to get that. Also, I'm just gonna do a little bit of surveillance around the water. You know, for ships and stuff. I'll do a little circle around the half bay. That's not the term that I should be using, but maybe I'll like run away. No, I'm joking. I am just doing a little bit of surveillance for a shipwreck because sometimes there are diamonds in there, I'm pretty sure. Info Arthur goes forwards by pressing the S key, correct. No. Don't tell me that is what I think it is. No. Oh, I hated that. So those guardian farms are... not farms. Those guardian temples are like my least favorite thing in the world. Is it? That is. I'm not going down there, I'll die. Right, so what I'm basically beginning to gather is that I am going to inevitably go into a cavern. Nope, that's not a shipwreck, that's just sand. I probably should have done this at the beginning. Nightmare keybinds, they are not nightmare keybinds, they are not that weird. Lots of people have them flipped. I don't think there are any shipwrecks. Alright, so we are definitely doing the chunk method. We will be mining out that entire chunk. But I am going to go up to my house. I think. Hopefully before the sun goes down. Would be nice. But just in case, I will pull out my copper spear, which doesn't do very much damage. Because there's like a mechanic behind it. You're supposed to like charge and then do it. Now I'll figure it out. Maybe even on the way. Maybe it's that you're meant to get hit while using it? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, there's a solid chance I'm not making it up this hill. But that's fine. I want to go to my house. Let me go to my house, please. Honest answer, I don't know how spheres work. Yeah. I don't think anyone does. But yeah, I reckon you don't know many people that have clicks reversed, but you know that at least one other person who uses S to go forwards. Yeah. You at most go to modern Minecraft, but your guess is speed. Yeah. I think it is speed. But I don't know. It's something. God, look at all those mobs burning. You don't really encounter those when you're digging out a chunk over there. Oh my god, you can see the chunk. That's so funny. But yeah. I'm going to end this stream here. But I think next stream I will either continue with that chunk and build the rat, or I'll go to the nether. It depends on if I get a diamond. Well, 3 diamonds from digging out that chunk. Spears do more damage depending on how fast you're going. Yeah, Elytra. I'll figure it out. Yeah, alright. Let's hop into a raid. Actually, hold on real quick. Thank you guys for coming. Let's go sort out a raid now. Thank you for your get well wishes. They mean the world to me. I probably won't get well for a hot minute. Raid. This person is also playing Minecraft, but I think a little more competently. Don't die, gang. I won't die, I promise. But yeah, stick around for the raid. It's always nice to do that. But yeah. We're gonna go raid now. Thank you all for coming so much.